Let's talk about Manchester City, the reigning champions in the English Premier League. The citizens, of course, going back to back, getting back-to-back defeats. 5 for Pep Guardiola. It has never happened in his career. Of course, it's happening currently. And of course, moving into the Champions League campaign, I remember vividly I asked Canute what are the expectations. I say it should be bouncing back into winning ways against Feyenoord. No doubt, Manchester City took the lead. Of course, a 3-0 lead against Feyenoord. It was looking like it was over for them. Getting the maximum 3 points in the bag. 74 minutes, of course, he made a couple of changes. He brought on Simpson Pussy in the heart of the defense. But then of everything turned upside down against Manchester City. They considered 1, they considered 2, and of course considered the third goal. Unable to get the desired 3 points. Although they've broken their losing streak, managing to get a point, but the unbeaten run, their winless run officially continued. This is the 6th time, of course. We saw Pep Guardiola coming out from the dressing room with bruises all over his face. What happened? He says he was trying to, he was hurt. He did hurt himself, but it is what it is. Manchester City facing this very, very big challenge. It has never happened to Pep Guardiola in his career. They are the first team in the UEFA Champions League to go 3-0 up in the 74 minutes and not win that very game. They are the first team in the Champions League, and of course the first time is happening to Pep Guardiola. What is actually wrong with Pep Guardiola, Canute? What is the issue?
It's difficult to say. I think we don't have to talk about the Rodri factor. I think this is more than just Rodri.
It's looking like
more than
exactly.
that.
I think there's a lot of unrest and probably I would use the word tiredness for winning.
What do you mean? They are not the only one participating in various competitions.
I don't mean participating. It happened. This thing happens with Real Madrid at some point. I don't mean this season. At some point when they have a lot of success, the next couple of seasons they tend to exactly. So I think it shows that they are human. It shows that Pep Guardiola is human. He also can go through things like this. It shows that the master players,
after all.
exactly, the master players are human too, and the master players, these players can continue. You can't have a group of players and you expect them to continue. When one setback happens, it leads to another. When one setback happens, to recover. And it's not easy to recover from setbacks, and you just need a victory to boost their confidence, and that almost happened yesterday. I think the players and both match Pep Guardiola has to take responsibility for that, because 3-0, losing 3-0, winning 3-0, and
that is where
from 15
it
minutes
was bad.
Exactly, and it shows that
about 15 minutes to end the game.
Yeah, exactly. They have to take responsibility for whatever happened, not just individual, not just one person. As a team, as a manager, they have to take responsibility for of what happened. It's not going to be easy, because that is a big blow. It's a big blow. Then even to the next match against Liverpool. So
in the league.
I think I just feel that Guardiola cannot wait for January. Matches cannot wait for January to come, because the team needs refreshing. That's what I feel. It needs a couple of players, maybe 2-3 players to refresh certain positions, not just honorary players. You have to get, and I don't know if January will be able to get those players, because this same team looks tired, looks off, they don't have anything to any.
Can I tell you, when you say tired, tired from what? Yeah. From playing football?
Tired from winning.
They're not the only team playing football.
Fatigue from winning. When you win. It's just like you taking first.
It looks like a normal thing for you. You can even play something that is not near what you are supposed to do, and you feel it is okay.
Yeah, exactly. You get to some point, you definitely lose out to probably the next person. So I think what is going on with them is just so that it's normal. It happens with how to bounce back. That's a major issue now, to bounce back from, because I just feel this need if they can't bounce back to be, because now playing City now, that fear factor is not there. You can go play.
Everyone wants to play Manchester City at this stage.
I believe that you can actually, because this is not the City we recognize. This is not the City we know. This City will never concede. From 1-0 down to 5 minutes, will not concede.
Maybe this is a village, not a city. The City we knew.
So I think. I just feel that if they cannot get it right before January, he will definitely need new players, couple of players, two positions, the midfield, the defensive midfield position, as well, because the likes of, I can start naming the likes of Bernardo Silva, the likes of
Gundogan, he's already gone before coming back again.
The likes of even Foden.
Foden gone.
Foden is not
doing anything.
Nowhere. If Saka had this bad form that Foden had,
it will be all over the paper.
It will be everywhere that Saka this, Saka that, Saka here, Saka there. So I think there are players that, and Haaland, nobody, there's no De Bruyne of 2 seasons ago that give the quality pass to Haaland. Haaland is lacking those quality. Nobody, so he has to make these things on his own. So I don't want to bring about the humble, be humble. And
of course, we have to talk about the humble. All this started the moment he said Mikel Arteta should humble himself. All this shambolic performance.
Some people said he started when the Rodri won took
the Ballon
d'Or. And that, against Tottenham, he was bold enough to come out and present it to the fans before the game started, and that was
funny.
They were annihilated.
And they were annihilated in that particular game. For me, I feel Manchester City, this is a phase. For me, I feel this is a phase because you remember when Barcelona, where everybody is afraid to play Barcelona, there was a time like that anybody, most especially Manchester United, once they hear about Barcelona, they will be hiding. So there was a time like that, and there was a time it came that anybody can just play Barcelona and get the result against Barcelona. So I feel this is just a phase that they will, and I know Guardiola will definitely pass through this phase.
Sonny Bobo, can you make mention of getting a sort of quality players to actually replace? Would you say the players are aged players now, or they are beginning to lose it? Because if you look at the quality, they are still of quality. Every angle, from the midfield to the attack to the defense, that's the quality players. So what quality do you need more than this quality?
I will add to that. If you look at the likes of Bernardo Silva, that guy for the past few months now, he has been off. Even with
the Portuguese side, Bernardo Silva has not been putting on that shift.
This is a guy that we call him the little magician. Is it Grealish? Grealish is
he has never been the Grealish.
Exactly. Foden has not
Gundogan came back. Come on.
Who is to create that spark? No, there's nobody to create that spark. Okay, the Benjan is not. He has not been on
Doku.
I think someone said Doku has been the missing piece for now because he's one that tried to bring
the guy that came on Girona.
That spark. Yeah, that one is trying, but
Sabino.
Experience matters.
It's not there.
Doesn't have exactly. So I think De Bruyne is not the De Bruyne of 2 seasons ago. So this is even the defenders. Stones has to be removed. The match against Spurs before removing first half. It shows that there's something going on. Their defense is not solid anymore. So there's a lot of. I think you just need refreshing. Couple of players in certain positions. First of all, defensive midfielder. They need that.
It's a priority.
Yes, a priority. You need that. You can't get Rodri.
Sure.
Really tight, but you need somebody that can add freshness to that midfield. Then probably maybe a creative player because they don't need a striker. They have one. They probably maybe a defender. So I think probably these 3 players to refresh because if they lose woefully to Liverpool on Sunday, the woes will continue.
They are going to lose that game,
and they are going to. The confidence will keep dropping. And
don't be so certain.
And teams playing their nest will be confident because any team playing Newcastle now, Man City,
be home or away.
Yeah, we'll be confident that we can get a result against them.
All right, yes, a shambolic performance coming from the reigning champions of the English Premier League in England, of Manchester City. Of course, unfortunately, they were 3-0 up, setting a record in the UEFA Champions League, being the first team for that to actually happen, and of course, the first time it's happening in the Pep Guardiola era. What should Pep Guardiola do differently to actually start getting the desired result? Is it overhaul of the City players? No doubt some people still believe they are of a quality that when they bounce back to winning ways, of course, nothing is stopping them. But we'll get to see when Jordan transfer window comes, if it will be signing a new players or a change. Of course, we know Pep Guardiola just extended his contract 1 more year at the Etihad. Some people said he should have left when the vision was very much highest, but he had to extend his stay because he still believed in the project. Of course, 6 times Manchester City have played games, they've lost 5 and they've drawn 1, yet to get a win in those games. What are the chances of playing against a Liverpool come the weekend? We'll get to see how Pep Guardiola, the tactician, the magician, tries to put these players together and get the desired result.